for joining us today for our class on how to go from breakdowns to breakthroughs. We're going to start with practice right away, so I hope you're ready. And as a reminder, if this practice is new to you, just do what feels right in your body. Don't hesitate to stop and rest anytime you need to. All the breathing is in and out through the nose. It's different from your ujjayi breath that you might be used to from some of your other yoga practices. The inhale and exhale is through the nose. And as much as possible, when you get comfortable with the movement, go ahead and close your eyes so that you can truly make this practice an inward journey. When we're done practice, I will talk to you a little bit about what this process is, how you can go from borderline breakdown or burnout to a breakthrough. And I know a lot of us are feeling maybe on the edge of burning out right now. There's a lot of fatigue. Some of us feel like we've done less than we ever have in prior years, and yet there's still this incredible fatigue that we're carrying, this heaviness. So there are some tools from this practice of Kundalini Awakening Yoga that are incredibly healing. And even better than that, they can help us get unstuck and start moving forward regardless of external circumstances. And those of you who are interested in taking that 46-day breakthrough journey with us, the journey that's starting this week, I'll tell you more about that after class. Raquel, is everything good? Can you hear me? Are we good to go?
Everything's good. Everything's good, Gloria.
I couldn't hear you for a second, so I wanted to make sure the audio was good. All right, here we go. Let's get started. And the cat is on the mat. Okay. Come sitting tall, spine straight, chin parallel to the floor. Extend your hands out over your knees, thumb and index finger pressed together. Close your eyes, go inward and breathe deep. Long, deep inhale. Full and complete exhale. Pull the shoulders back and keep breathing right into your heart. Long, deep inhale. Full and complete exhale. Keep breathing deeply. Using every inhale to draw strength and energy into the body. And the exhale to let go, to create space and freedom inside. Keeping the eyes closed. The focus on you. Rub your palms together briskly. And bring your hands to heart center, shoulders relaxed. We're going to begin with the mantra Om Namo Gurudev Namo. We'll repeat it 3 times. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deeply and hold. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Stay connected to that place of peace deep inside. With the eyes closed, exhale. One more. Deep inhale, fill the heart. And exhale. Release the arms, shake it out. Plant the palms to the floor, roll over the knees, uncross your ankles, shoot your left hip out to the left. Coming back, skimming the heels to the right, all the way forward, let the belly sag. To the left, skimming the heels to the right and all the way forward. Close your eyes. We'll alternate in the class between using the breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose, and incorporating some mantra. With the mantra, you don't have to think about the breathing pattern, just repeat the simple words, Had, H-A-R, and Hari, H-A-R-I. Keep going. Find those tight places, breathe into them. The next time you come forward, reverse the direction, shoot your right hip out to the right, skimming the heels, left all the way forward, drawing big circles with the hips. Keep going. Come up onto your hands and knees, deep inhale. And exhale. Walk yourself back until you're seated in child's pose, and then walk the hands far out in front of you. On the next inhale, pull the body through. Inhale, chin, chest, low cobra. On the exhale, round the spine. Press back onto your heels. Pull the body through. Inhale, chin, chest, low cobra. Exhale, round the spine. Press back. Keep going. Find your own rhythm, your own pace, and remember to close your eyes whenever possible. The next time you come onto your hands and knees, hold it here. Deep inhale and exhale. Walk yourself back, sit back on your heels, swing the legs around and come into easy pose. Thumb and index finger touch, elbows at the level of the shoulders. Bring the elbows to touch. Bring the arms back. Had, bring the elbows to touch, forearms to touch, hari. Had, hari, had, hari, had, hari. Had, hari, 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 had, hari. Keep going. Had, hari, had, hari. Don't let the elbows drop down. Keep them at the level of the shoulders. Hari, had, 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 hari. Had, hari, 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 had, hari. Stay steady. Had, hari, had, hari. The entire length of the forearm touches. Elbows and forearms. Hari, had, hari. Had, hari, 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 had. Stay strong. Had, hari, 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 had, hari. Had, hari, 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 had, hari. Had, hari, had, hari. Steady. Had, hari, 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 had, hari. Keep going. Had, hari, had, hari, had, hari, had, hari, had, hari. Had, hari, 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 had. Last time. Had, hari. Hold it. Inhale. Hold it right here. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale, release the arms, shake it out, shake it out. Palms face the sky. When you're ready, bring the arms up, drop the elbows down slightly, press the heart open. Arms go down, had. Bring the arms up, press the shoulder blades together, heart open, hari. Had, hari, had, hari, had, hari, had, hari, had, hari, had, hari, had, hari. Just a few more. Had, hari, 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 had, hari. Three more. Had, hari, had, hari. Last one. Had, hari. Inhale. Hold it right here. Exhale. Keep pressing the shoulder blades together. Inhale. Exhale. Extend the arms out in front of you. Keep the legs as they are. Reach. Spread your fingers wide. Had. Make powerful fists with your hands. Lean back slightly until you feel it in the belly. Hari. Leaning forward. Had. Hari. 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 Three more. Had. Hari. Had. Hari. Last one. Had. Hari. Extend the arms. Inhale. Hold it right here. Exhale. Inhale. Reach the arms high. Exhale. Keep reaching. Use your hands to help you get up if you need to, or use the strength of your core all the way to standing on the inhale. Keep reaching high. Separate the feet slightly. Drop the arms down again, just as before. Had. Bring the arms up. Press the shoulder blades together. Heart open. Hari. Had. 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 Three more. Had. Hari. Had. Hari. Last one. Had. Hari. Hold it here. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Bring the elbows up to the level of the shoulders. Thumb and index finger touch. Soften the knees slightly. Bring the arms forward. Don't panic. Open. Had. Bring the arms forward. Hari. Had. 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 Hari. Last few. You've got this. Hari. Had. 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 Hari. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Inhale. Bring the arms up. Pivot the feet wider. Lift the heart. Had. Elbows, arms cross. Elbows press the legs away. Hari. Coming to standing. Had. Press the legs away. Hari. Had. 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 Hari. Three more. Had. Hari, had, hari. Last time, had, hari. Inhale back to standing. Hold it here. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale. Bend the knees slightly. Twist to your left. Had to your right. Hari, had, 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 hari. 3 more. Had, hari, had, hari, had, hari. Back to center. Inhale. Hold it here. Exhale. Deep inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Inhale. Reach the arms up high. Interlace the fingers. Index fingers pressed together. Bring the feet either all the way together, or if it's too awkward to balance in chair, separate your feet wider. Stay in standing if you have issues with your knees. Inhale, reach up tall. On the exhale, weight in the heels, sink down low. Now bring your back parallel to the floor. Hold it here. Pump your belly, breath of fire. Pull in and up on the belly with every exhale. Inhale, hold it, exhale, powerful inhale all the way to standing. Keep reaching high, exhale. Set the feet wide, wider than hip distance, really wide. Bring the hands down to the left foot. Had, reach in center. Hari, right side. Had, hari, 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 had, hari. 2 more. Had, hari, had, hari. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, keep reaching. Inhale, reach higher. Exhale, keep reaching. Feet either all the way together or slightly separated to help you balance. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, sink down low, weight in the heels, back parallel to the floor. Pump your belly, breath of fire. Inhale, hold it, exhale. Deep inhale, exhale, inhale all the way to standing, and exhale, slowly release the arms just to the level of the shoulders. Step the feet really wide again, this time right hand, left foot. Had, through center, hari, other side. Had, hari, 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 had, hari. Last 2. Had, hari, had, hari. Inhale. Hold it here, exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale, bring the palms to heart center. Walk yourself to the top of the mat. Be mindful with the knees. If you have any issues with the knees, don't do the first part of this where we step back. Just do the second part where you raise the leg up using the strength of the belly. Hands at heart center. Left leg steps back. If possible, touch the earth with the left knee. Had. Keep the belly engaged to help you balance. Left leg up. Hari. Left side. Had. Hari. 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 Last time. Had. Hari. Inhale. And exhale, release the leg. Other side, stepping back now with the right leg, or simply do the second part when you're ready. Right leg steps back. Had. Use the belly to help you lift the leg. Hari. Had, hari. Had, hari. Had, hari. Had, hari. Had, hari. You can go slower if you need to. Had, hari. Had, hari. Last two. Had, hari. Had, hari. Inhale. Exhale, deep inhale. Exhale, release the leg. Bring the arms up again. This time make fists with the hands, thumbs tucked into the fists. Right elbow, left knee. Had, hari. Other side. Had, hari. 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 Had, last one. Had, hari. Inhale and exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Feet can either be all the way together or separated to help you balance, you decide. When you're ready, deep inhale. Exhale, standing squat or all the way down. Had, left leg up, hari. Other side, had, hari. 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 Had, weight in the heels. Had, hari. 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 Two more. Had, hari. Had, hari. Stand tall. Inhale. Hold it right here. Exhale. Breathe deep right into your heart. Deep inhale. And exhale. Release the arms. Shake it out. Float the arms all the way up on the next inhale. Exhale. Keep reaching high. Keep reaching as you walk yourself to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach high. Palms together. Exhale, fold. Flat back. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back to plank. And for a moment, drop the knees. If you have issues with your wrists, your shoulders, your low back, please stay on your knees. Drop your forearms to the floor. Press the palms together. Option to stay right here or come onto the tops of your feet. Keep the belly drawing up. Hold it. Hold it. Breathe. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Steady. Be mindful of the low back. You can drop the knees to the floor anytime. Steady. Deep inhale. Exhale, one more deep inhale. On the exhale, drop the knees wide on the mat. Big toes touch. Walk yourself back onto the balls of your feet. Hold it here. Be mindful with the knees. If it's too much, sit down and just work with the breath. Grab a hold of the elbows, find a point to gaze at to help you maintain your balance. Pump your belly, breath of fire. Inhale. Hold it, exhale. One more deep inhale. And exhale. Float the arms overhead, press the palms together, elbows are bent. Be mindful. If you have issues with your knees, please don't do this. Use the strength of the belly, your power center, to help you lift. When you're ready, coming up just a tiny bit. Had, come down, hari. Had, hari. Had, hari. Had, hari. Had, hari. Had, hari. Last time. Had, hari. Stay down, inhale. Stay steady, exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale, grab a hold of the elbows again. Steady. Pump your belly breath with fire. Inhale, hold it, exhale, one more deep inhale, exhale, fingertips to the floor, step the feet wide. It's okay to shake it out anytime you need to. Bring your hands onto your thighs. Again, use the strength of the belly, back parallel to the floor. Had, sink down low, hari, had, 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 hari. Had, hari. Three more. Had, hari. Had, hari. Last time. Had, hari. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the hands in behind you. Lower the buttocks to the floor. Shake out your arms. Shake out your legs. Hold up your mat if you need a little extra padding. Find a balance point on the base of the spine. Interlace your fingers and let the hands hover about 15 centimeters above the belly. The heart lifts to the sky. You can stay exactly as you are, or if you choose, lift the legs, straighten them, lift the heart, pump your belly breath with fire. Inhale, hold it, exhale, one more deep inhale. Exhale, release the legs, shake out the arms, shake out the legs. Extend the arms, palms together. When you're ready, lean back slightly past center. Had, coming forward slightly past center. Hari, lean back. Had, hari, had, hari, had, hari, had, hari, had, hari, had, hari. Had, hari, 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 had, hari. Three more. Had, hari, had, hari. Last time. Had, hari. Deep inhale. Hold it, exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale, release the arms. Set the feet wide on your mat and press up into a full squat. If it's too much for the legs, for the knees especially, come into standing, do a standing squat. When you're ready, back parallel to the floor. Had, sink down low. Hari, had, 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 hari. Three more. Had, hari, had, hari. Last time. Had, hari. Inhale. On the exhale, bring the hands in behind you, lower the buttocks to the floor, bring the legs into easy pose. Float the arms up, bend the elbows, thumb and index finger touch. Without panicking, bring the elbows and the forearms together. Open the arms. Had, hari, 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 had. Last time, had, hari, inhale. Hold it, exhale, one more deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. Shake it out, shake it out. Extend your arms straight out to the sides. We pump the arms powerfully 7 times on 7 times hard. On the 8th, all the way up, clap overhead, hari. Use the strength of the belly to help you get up. If that's not enough, give yourself a little push. It's okay. When you're ready, relax the arms. Let this be effortless. The body can take care of itself. It doesn't need all your worry. When you're ready, had, 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 hari. Again, had, 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 hari. Keep going. Had, 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 hari. 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 2 more. Had, 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 hari. Last time. Had, 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 hari. And all the way back down. Uncross the legs, extend the legs, come all the way down onto your mat. Drop both knees into your chest. Both arms extended on had, on hari. If you have issues with your low back, please bring the legs up high. If you can, skin on the floor, don't touch. Had, and at the same time, hit the floor with your hands and go. Hari, had, 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 Had, hari. Drop both knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs. Rock the body side to side. Come back to center. Bring your hands underneath your knees. Rock the body up. Give yourself a little extra padding again if you need it. Knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Interlace the fingers, index fingers pressed together. Feet can stay exactly where they are. Extend the arms. If you choose, lift the legs. Arms go to the right, had, through center, hari. Start to the left, had, to center, hari. To the right, had, hari, 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 had, hari. Do what you can. If you need to stop and rest, keep working with the mantra. Had, hari, 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 had. Last one, had, hari. Inhale, exhale, feet flat to the floor. Set the feet wider than hip distance, toes point straight forward. Press up under your feet, grab a hold in front of the ankles. Bring the legs almost to straight, had, bend the knees, come down, hari, had, 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 hari. Three more. Had, hari, had, hari. Left hand. Had, hari. Inhale and exhale. Bring the hands in behind you. Lower the buttocks to the floor. Shake out your arms. Shake out your legs. Legs in easy pose. Arms up. Thumb and index finger touch. Bring the arms forward. Had, hari, 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 had. Stay steady. Had, hari, 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 had, hari. Inhale. Hold it, exhale. One more deep inhale. Exhale, release the arms, shake it out. Let it go, let it go. And all the way down onto your back. Both knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs, rock the body side to side for a moment. And just relax here. Extend the legs down to the floor. If this is too much for the low back, go ahead and lower your head or one leg when we come up. When you feel ready, hands, head, feet, all 6 inches off the floor. Pump your belly, breath of fire. Inhale, hold it, exhale, one more deep inhale. Exhale, lower down. Drop both knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs. Rock the body side to side. Come back to center, extend the legs down to the floor. Arms at your sides. Just give yourself this time. Be in stillness. Be in stillness. Find that place of surrender. That place of release. Let your body be heavy. Stay exactly as you are. And just let yourself go. Your left palm onto your heart and the right hand over top. Feel your heartbeat. Feel that incredible strength inside you. Next inhale, breathe in all the strength and energy you need. Breathe it in deep, deep inhale. And the exhale, let all the worry go. And again, on the inhale, breathe in all the strength, all the energy you need. Deep inhale. The exhale, let all the tension, all the worry go. Deep inhale. Exhale, and close with one long Sat Nam and inhale to close. Inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Please take your time getting up. Take as long as you need. We did a lot of work on the nervous system today because I'm sure almost everyone feels like we've been pushed to our limits this year in so many ways. That's what this was. It also did some heart opening work, but what we were working with really was resilience on preventing burnout, preventing that breakdown that can happen when we do feel pushed to our limits, and when there's something that isn't shifting, isn't changing for us, and we don't know how much longer it's going to go on. We have to relax into the challenge. We have to find ease within the difficulty. We have to, when we find that sense of ease within the challenge, we don't run from our challenges. That's when we learn and we grow. So we can't run from our current situation. We're in it, and we'll either burn us out from the worry, the stress, the fear around it, frustration around it, the anger around it, or we will build our resilience and say, right, how do I intend to meet my challenges in life going forward? How do I deal with uncomfortable situations, with uncertainty? This isn't the only time in your life you're going to deal with uncertainty. So we build our resilience, we work with the nervous system. But there's something else that causes a breakdown or burnout, and that's when we don't get started on the journey of the soul. So right now, we're dealing with a particularly unique global situation where we all feel like we're hovering on that point of a breakdown or burnout, because it feels like nothing has changed for so long. But really, if we examine our lives, there's some situation that we're all facing that we've been wanting to have change for a long time, and it hasn't been changing, regardless of how much effort and will and energy we put into it. When we have situations like that in our lives, we have to examine what's really going on. The burnout, the breakdown that can happen in our lives is when we don't get on the path of the journey of the soul. So what is the soul's journey? It's the work that you're here to do. It is the only thing that will bring fulfillment, true fulfillment. And the closest that we can understand to what that journey of the soul is that thing that really lights you up, that really brings you joy. And in times of crisis, we forget that, forget to think about things like joy and our dreams and our passions. And yet those are the things that are the driving forces in our life. That is once you get on that path, everything else falls into place. It isn't about being happy when everything falls into place. It's about finding that place of joy and ease within you, and then everything external falls into place. So there is something very likely that you've been wanting to have happen in your life for a long time now. And if you want to use COVID for the excuse why it hasn't been happening, that's cool. You can get away with it this year. But why didn't it manifest for you last year or the year before or the year before that? So we have to do what a lot of us said we were going to do this year, re-examine what's happening in our lives and reevaluate what it is we're doing and how we're spending our time. Are we doing things that are aligned with who we are? When we are not aligned, when we are doing things that go against our core values, our soul's journey, that will lead to burnout, that will lead to a breakdown, because your soul wants you to get on that path, to close that gap between who you really are, your passion, your purpose, who you're here to be, and the person that you've become. And there could be a really big gap in there. There's the person that you are, that you're you're dying to become again, to find that person that is, that has that passion, that fire burning bright, that I know you can see it. I know if you allow yourself to see it, you know in your heart what I'm saying. There's the person that we are, that we've become, and we say it's external circumstances that have hardened us and conditioned us and robbed us of our joy, and people get in our way, and COVID got in our way, and all sorts of things. But those are all excuses, and they don't change anything. There's lots of valid excuses in some way, but they're still excuses, because there is something you can do to create change for yourself, to bring more peace, more joy into your life right now, regardless of what's going on. You change your internal conditions, you raise your internal vibration, and you become magnetic for everything that you want to see happen in your life. But you have to take the focus off the things, off the getting the stuff. It's changing the internal vibration that changes everything out there, everything. If you want your relationship to change, you do the internal work. If you want your career conditions to change, you do the internal work. Everything that is happening in your life is there to show you something about yourself. If there's dissatisfaction at work, if if you don't feel valued, you have to stop and ask yourself, how much do you value yourself, that you keep putting yourself in these types of situations over and over again? Because chances are you'll quit that job where you don't feel valued and manifest a similar job somewhere down the road again and again and again, until you decide to step up and value yourself. Now, we can talk about all the stuff and talk about it, but it's even hard, even when you've done so much work on yourself, to pinpoint exactly what's going on. And that is because we hide truths even from ourselves. And we take this information and we stuff it down because we don't want to look at how we stand in our own way. When we have realizations, we have insights about how we stand in our own way, it means we have to do something. And that concerns us. It takes energy, it takes work. All of that is available to you. All of that is possible to you when you start working, doing the inner work, but working with the physical body. Because your mind will continue to make excuses and justify, and you'll make action plans for some point down the road, and all sorts of, just all sorts of plans about everything. And the body's not going to let you, the body doesn't lie. Your higher consciousness will deliver exactly what you need to know, and it will come to you it'll hit you like a ton of bricks, and it'll be like, oh, I can no longer hide from this. I can no longer pretend it's somebody else's responsibility to live my dream, to create my perfect conditions in love, in life, in my career, in my self-worth. At some point, we've all got to take that personal responsibility. This is what yoga shows us how to do. This is when, if you want to get serious about these practices, they will transform your life. I just wanted to quickly go over the breakthrough blocks process with you, because this is going to be the last time I'm going to offer it as an independent course, because it is part of the self-mastery series. And for years now, since about 2014, I've been offering these courses one at a time throughout the year. But it's a system. It's a system where you get crystal clear on your vision, that passion, that purpose, the why you're here, your soul's journey. At some point, whether you do it through this process or some other process that's working for you, great. But at some point, that you've got to get on that path. There's no other way to experience true fulfillment. And your body will, if you're on the wrong path, if you're doing things for all the wrong reasons, for approval, for recognition, for validation, for all the wrong reasons, your body will stop you in your tracks at some point. That's what the breakdown is. That's what burnout is. When the distance between who you truly are, your passion, your purpose, who you're here to be, and who you've become so great, that's when we have breakdown and burnout. So we rekindle our passion, we go inward, and we remember who we are and what we're here to do. And the closest you can probably understand at this point in time is reconnecting to what brings you joy. And that's a process. That's what we did in Crystallize Your Vision. Lots of you here I know are part of that process, and I thank you for being part of that community. There's many of you here who don't know what that is about or what I'm talking about, but we all have some journey that we're here to live into. Right? And the sooner you understand that, the sooner that you can connect with that passion, the sooner you can use that energy to get you moving forward again. The breakthrough blocks process is that next piece in the journey. So if you didn't get on board for Crystallize, again, think about what it is you've been wanting for a long time and it just hasn't been happening for you. Let's start with that. Let's bring the focused attention back to your passion. Something you think about that brings you energy and joy. That's enough to start with. When we start taking steps towards that passion, that purpose, there's always some resistance that we meet. And that's the excuses I referred to earlier, where we say it's not happening because of COVID, or it's not happening because my partner doesn't support me, or it doesn't happen because my parents did something to me when I was young, and all sorts of true and tragic stories. But those stories don't change anything. The question is, what are you prepared to do? Because it's your journey, the journey of your soul, your passion, your purpose. And if you don't care, no one else is going to care. This is your work to do. Your work to do. So the blocks to living your passion, living your purpose, we don't want to acknowledge them, because then it requires work to change them. But the breakthrough blocks process helps you uncover those truths, and it gives you the courage, the stamina, the energy, the resilience to do that work. And once you understand that work and you have those tools, you have them for life. And you can repeat the process with us every single year for free, because every year there is going to be something that you don't want to address that gets stuffed into the subconscious that is going to be driving your behaviors. 95% of our actions are driven by what lies in our subconscious. What lies in our subconscious? Anxiety, fear, attachment, anger. And because we're all kind and loving yoga people, we don't want to even acknowledge that those energies are there, repressed, and affecting the decisions that we make. We think that we are free in our choices. We're not free, we're reactive. We're reactive. So there is a way to clear what's in the subconscious, but you don't just do it once and that's it. It's daily work. And the Breakthrough Blocks course and the entire Self-Mastery series teaches you how to get on this path for life. The tools are available for you ongoing. There are over 50 completely unique classes. This class was completely unique. You won't find it in the Self-Mastery series. Every single class I teach you is completely unique based on what needs to be addressed. We addressed, we worked on resilience today. We worked on the third chakra. Why? Because you will drive, third chakra is how you feel about yourself. Self-esteem, self-worth. If my self-worth is low, I will constantly be trying to prove my worth to others, and that will lead to burnout. We can work with the body to affect incredible change in our lives. This is the method that I use. This is a method I've been using for over 25 years. It's a method I've taught all over the world, and I've been teaching it online since 2014. This is the last year that Breakthrough Blocks is going to be offered independently. And as of 2022, all the Self-Mastery series courses will only be offered as this one complete journey, because it is a complete journey. And at some point, We've all got to take that journey, whether you do it this way with this method, or you find another method of your own that works. What I love about this journey is you have an incredible community that will, help. They're like your accountability buddies, but they're like your cheerleaders in the background. They're like, friends you've never met, but you may likely meet. I see people getting together wherever possible when they find out they're in the same cities and the same region. There's a lot of beauty in that community. There's so much for you, so much available to you when you stop looking out there to create change in your life and start looking in here. And the work involves this incredible community. It involves meditation. There are over 31 meditations. I went through thousands of meditations to choose ones that I felt were the most effective. 50 completely unique classes. These will keep you busy for a lifetime and beyond. And lots of self-inquiry work. When you ask yourself questions, and then you put yourself in an activated state, that activated state that you reach through yoga and meditation, you will find the answer to every question you've ever had, and you will stop asking others what it is that will make you happy, that'll bring you joy, that will bring you peace. You know that those answers are there, and it's time not only to be able to hear them again, but to learn to trust yourself again. This is a process of building trust and faith and inner security and getting on the journey of your soul, living your passion, your purpose, and becoming who you are. Finding your dream again and living into that dream. And when you do it, I know sometimes we don't do it in a relationship because we think, what will my partner think if I'm taking all this time for myself or using these resources for myself. By you doing your work, you're going to encourage them to do theirs. Don't hold each other back. That becomes a miserable journey. Help each other grow. Help each other to grow. Raquel, do we have some questions? I didn't get into too many specifics of breakthrough blocks. One thing I should definitely tell you is that enrollment closes end of day Thursday, and it is the last time that it's going to be offered independently of the full 4 courses in the self-mastery series. And it is eligible for teacher training credits. I know that's a question that comes up often. Have you got any?
Yeah, can you just review what the schedule is, the start date, and how it works with the commitment over the 46 days?
Yeah, absolutely. Those of you who this is all new to and you haven't heard about the self-mastery series courses, breakthrough your blocks, like the other self-mastery series courses, is 46 days in total. The biggest time commitment is in the first 6 days, where we have 90-minute practices. So there's about 60 minutes of yoga, the meditation, some journaling, and self-inquiry work. It won't take you more than 90 minutes. It's pre-recorded, so you can do it any time of day. And then after that, the minimum commitment is 20 minutes a day for your meditation and your self-inquiry work during that 40-day period. And during that 40-day period, you also get weekly classes. So you get 6 90-minute classes and then 6 extra classes to reinforce everything that you did in those first 6 days of intensity. The intensity is purposeful. You take yourself to your limits to show yourself that you can break through them. No going back. No more repeating patterns. No more recreating the past. We're moving on. So we also have live sessions. We have 12 live sessions where you'll get to interact with each other and ask your questions live. The live sessions have been super enjoyable. As I said, I say over and over again, this community is really unique, really special. I know you're going to enjoy them. and enjoy meeting each other. We've got alumni. We have students that have been doing this work since 2014. We have students that just signed on, and it creates very rich experiences because we get new insights, fresh insights, plus all the support of alumni who have done, you know, this work and other work that they bring. Everybody brings their background, their experience to the situation. It's really, really lovely. So we've got 12 lives, but if you can't make the live, do not worry. You'll have access to all the replays. You can ask questions through the live. You can ask questions through the private course platform. It's a secure private course platform just for the self-mastery students, just for the breakthrough blocks specifically in this next course that's coming up. We're starting on Sunday, so that's May the 9th, but enrollment closes end of day May 6th. And as I said, this will be the last time it's offered independently. So I do hope you'll consider joining us. It is, I believe, is the most transformative of all the self-mastery series courses. I believe it creates the most amount of change in the shortest amount of time out of all of the series. It's far more exciting to do crystallize your vision, getting crystal clear on your passion and your purpose. Breakthrough blocks, we have to look at anger, we have to look at repeating patterns, we have to look at anxiety, addiction, compulsive behaviors, who we haven't forgiven yet, what we haven't forgiven ourselves for. So, you know, it could be hard work if we just sat there and talked about it, but it's not so hard because we release it. We release it. We do the work to release what has been stored cellularly in your body so that you can move on. Raquel.
Yes, sorry, I was just typing away while you were answering.
Yeah.
If someone wants to start with Break Through Your Blocks, is there a concern if they missed the crystallize for how they do the self-mastery series?
Absolutely not. And we'll speak to that on day one of the course some more, but just even, you know, even if you didn't do, like, some people will never want to start with crystallize your vision because people have their own goal setting processes, and it's intention setting and vision boarding and all sorts of things. You know, once you get on the journey and you get to crystallize your vision, you'll understand why it's set up the way it is. So, but for many people, you know, there's some people that's a reality, have their own way of setting some sort of intention, but then there's some people that they just don't even allow themselves to dream anymore. So sometimes we really have to start with what those blocks are so you can start to see that vision again. Sometimes the heaviness is so great that we've lost that spark, we've lost that passion. I mean, it's there, but we don't see it anymore. So sometimes this is exactly where you have to start.
Gloria, if somebody can't start exactly on the 9th, is that okay?
Absolutely. As I said, the core curriculum is all pre-recorded, and we'll also record the lives for you, but there are always students starting late. So don't feel like you're going to be the only one. We do encourage as many people as possible to start on Sunday, to start on the same day as everyone. It creates a lovely group dynamic, but don't worry if that doesn't work for you. You will have a ton of support no matter when you start.
Okay, thanks. And then what about level of fitness? Because some of the pace, for example, in the class from today, or is it always going to be like that? And are there
every class is completely different. And the cool thing with these practices is, as you know now, the movements are repetitive. So say I'm doing 26 squats. It doesn't mean that you have to do them. You just do as many as is right for you on that day. Some days that's not going to be a problem. Some days you might only do 5 or 6 and then stop. And I'll coach you through that, how you can still get maximum benefit regardless of how much of the practice you do. We're working on energetics. The real yoga is happening on the inside. So please don't feel like you have to keep up with every single movement. That really isn't necessary. And we will absolutely spend time at the beginning of the course discussing that.
Okay, thanks. And also, can you just clarify for everyone that it is international and it doesn't matter where you are doing the course from, and just how that works in terms of time zones and
Definitely.
classes, etc.
So all the courses are released on what they call the UTC, Universal Time Zone. So we get, no matter where you are in the world, when you wake up, that class is going to be available to you. We always encourage our Australian students to start if they start May the 10th and we start May the 9th, then we're all perfectly in sync. So no matter what time of day you wake up, that course is going to be ready for you first thing in the morning. You don't have to do the work in the morning. You can do it any time of day. And we absolutely have, I think, easily over 30 countries right now. I'll have to check again, but from just about every corner of the globe, which is really fun. It's a very diverse, awesome community.
Yeah, and I think the timing of the live calls is as best as we can to try to accommodate as many countries. But if you can't make the live calls, they are recorded and uploaded into the course content, so you don't have to worry about missing the content there.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I've answered most other, all other questions here. I'm going to pop in the link again just for people in case they missed it when I popped it in before. There's lots more information about the course in there.
Thank you, Raquel. And there's also quite an extended payment plan. I believe the payment plan for this is 8 months long, and the classes are yours for lifetime use. Once you purchase them, they're yours, so you can use them anytime after the course, but you can also redo the course with a new group of students every single year that it runs. And it's a very cool experience to watch year to year what changes for you. So if you have questions, please message us quickly, because enrollment is going to close end of day Thursday, and it's an amazing journey. Raquel is there for the journey with us, and she's so knowledgeable and so supportive with the group. So you'll have lots of interaction with her. And yeah, I sincerely hope you'll consider joining us. I'm really looking forward to this one, and I think we all need a breakthrough in some area right now. I think we've all been feeling a little bit stuck lately, and so it'll be fun to get in there and assess, what area of our lives we need that breakthrough in. So I hope to see you on the journey. The link is right here. Raquel has popped it in the chat for you. Thank you, Raquel. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. And please reach out if you have questions before Thursday. Sat Nam.
Bye.